Blog Talk Radio.
Hello from my heart. This is your host, Rock and Roll Reverend Sue here. Wanted to wish you once again a happy 2023. Last week we had Todd Curran, and our numerologist here, give us the outlook for, actually the universal outlook for the whole year, which turned out to be a number 7, and that's about going within and taking the spiritual journey, which I think is pretty cool. But this time we're going to have Oracle card reader Claudia Milano, and she's not only a fantastic Oracle reader, she's also a Reiki healer too, and I have had work done by her, and she's fantastic. Also, today is Armed Forces Day, and I just wanted to give a shout out and a thank you to all of our armed forces, our Army, Navy, Marines, Air Force, National Guard, also anybody in uniform out there that's, and police. Don't want to forget the police. So I just wanted to say thank you to all of them for their dedication and hard work, as always. And back to Claudia. She's going to be doing a universal reading, like I mentioned earlier, and individual readings. So we are in for a treat tonight. And without further ado, I would like to bring Claudia on. Hello, Claudia.
Hello, Sue. How are you? Happy New Year.
Thank you. Happy New Year to you, too.
Thank you, and a happy New Year. Oh, well, thank you for having me. I just want to wish all of the listeners a very happy and blessed New Year, and a very special shout out to our law enforcement people, our first responders, and our military, because today is National Law Enforcement Appreciation Day. So thank you for running into areas where we have to run out of.
And you have 2 sons that are in the military, so thanks to them too.
I now have a third. I have 2 sons. I've got one in the Army and one in the Air Force. But my Air Force son got married got married last year. So now I have 2 in the Air Force. And he's got a beautiful wife, and she's such a blessing to our family, and I'm so glad to call her daughter. She's awesome.
Oh, that's fantastic. It's so great to have a beautiful relationship with your daughter-in-law.
Oh, yeah, I don't even use the word in-law for her. She is my daughter.
Oh,
I told her.
You gained a daughter.
I told her, I said, when they got married, I said, I had to wait 26 and a half long, grueling hours to have this guy over here. I waited 23 years to have you.
Oh.
So
that's
yeah.
Cool.
And for this Christmas, we all got to be under one roof with all three of them in the military and 3 different bases doing 3 different things. We were all under one roof this year. It was amazing.
Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, the holidays were fantastic for me too, and as much as I enjoyed them, it's it's kind of nice just to take a vacation from your vacation.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. I have a friend of mine who keeps trying to convince me that I should go on a cruise during Christmas next year, or at the end of this year. I'm like, I don't know.
That
part of me is like,
wonderful.
yeah. Part of me is like, yeah.
Oh, that's something. Yeah, I'm a little overdue for that myself too.
Well, maybe if I fly down, maybe we could do it together.
Yeah, there you go. We'll get Marie on it too. You hear that, Marie?
Oh, yeah, that'd be fun.
That's her thing too, cruising.
Oh my God, I love cruising.
Well, I'm just going to put you on a brief pause because there's people. Last week we had a problem with people trying to call in, and it's saying that their that their phone service isn't able to call this number, the 515 number. So I'm going to dial them in, and while I dial them, I'm going to play some music, and then I'll come back, and then I guess we'll start with the group reading.
Alrighty.
All right, so we'll be right back, everybody.
Happy New Year, Happy New Year. Let's raise a glass. Here's to you, dear. Now I was hoping that I'd find you here just to wish you a Happy New Year. Kiss me pretty, kiss me pretty, when that ball drops on New York City. When that clock strikes, I'll pull you near just to wish you a Happy New Year. I'll quit smoking, I'll quit eating, I'm not joking, I'll quit cheating, I'll quit cursing, I'll quit drinking, I'll be a better person. But tonight I'm thinking, let's get shit-faced, let's get shit-faced, let's get into trouble, let's get out of this place, and I'll have faith in the coast that you clear. Say you love me, Happy New Year. Where's my car keys? Where's my car keys? My place ain't too far. We can crawl on our knees. What we're feeling, we can't do here. Sexual healing. Happy New Year. I know you're thinking I must be crazy. Don't sweat that small stuff. Kiss me, baby. Yeah, it's September, but with you here, every night is a Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Let's raise a glass. Cheers to you, dear. I'm so glad that I found you here. You could be my, be
Hello. Okay. Well, I guess Sue is having technical difficulties, so I will go ahead and just let you all know that before I do a show with Sue, I pull a card for the collective. And for this year, for this month, since the theme is New Year, New You kind of thing, that was my intent for the card. And it was, again, I used Jen Kupcho's Returning to Your Authentic Self Oracle card deck, and I also use her, I pair it with her The World Needs Me deck. And so the card that I pulled is number 40 in her Authentic Self deck, and it's interesting that it is number 40 because for the number 40, that's 40, for those of you who cannot understand my lovely Long Island accent when I'm really tired. So the number 40 is associated with changes, new beginnings, and fresh starts. So that's very much in line with here we are in the beginning of January. Some people are afraid of change, but they really don't need to be afraid of change. It's a natural part of life, and it's inevitable. So if we change our perspective on things and start to embrace change rather than fear it, then that's how things shift. And if you stay in that positive frame of mind, then things will shift for you. The world, things don't things don't happen to you. They happen for you. So it's all on how you choose to view something. It's all on how you spin it. The number 40, basically in the angelic realm, the spirit realm, it's a reminder, if you keep seeing it, it's a reminder that your spirit guides, your angels, your, what I call my A-team, they're always with you. They've been with you. Some of them have been with you from the minute you were born, before you were born. But they're always, always, always with you, and they want to help you. They want to guide you, but all you have to do is 3 simple things. All you have to do is ask them. So I don't know if any of you are familiar with the TV show from, well, let's say 20 years ago, Bob the Builder. I'm here to help. The angels are here to help you. All you have to do is simply ask them. And then next step is just to be open to receiving and trust. Trust that what's coming your way is for your greater good. And just go with that feeling. Trust your gut. Never wrong. Remember when you were in school and you were at a multiple choice test, and your first answer is 99% of the time the correct answer. So trust your gut, because your gut is never wrong. That being said, Jennifer's deck, again, is called Returning to Your Authentic Self. Card number 40 is a beautiful card, and it's about 8 pillars and this beautiful archway, and there's beautiful radiance coming down from above, and there's a couple of doves flying, and there's a whole bunch of little sparkles, little stars coming off of those rays. And it says, embody your spirituality. Remember that the most sacred place of worship is found within your heart. And just as a as an example, I was brought up Catholic, started realizing that I'm not necessarily Catholic per se. I tend to lean more to more shamanistic beliefs, which is perfectly fine. I still believe, I have my own beliefs. Faith is very personal. Faith is something that it goes to your core, but everybody's core is different, and that's okay. That's perfectly fine. But you want to go within yourself and find what works for you. Still celebrate Christmas. I still celebrate Easter. I still believe a lot of what I was brought up with, but I also feel a connection with shamanism, and that's where my faith is. That's where I feel the most peace. And everybody is different, and everybody can, as long as you go within yourself and you figure that out, that's beautiful, that's fine, and that's what makes the world go round. So, Sue, are you there yet?
Oh, yes, I'm here. I just realized my mic, after I played the song, my mic shut off. Go, Mercury retrograde.
Here we go again.
Part, right? You heard me with the intro, right? I hope.
Yes, I did. Yeah, but I sent you a very choppy.
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
okay.
trying to reconnect.
Yeah, you need an engineer.
Yeah. Guess who's going to be in the editing room tonight? Me.
That would be you.
Yeah. Well,
where's Roz Doyle when you need her?
Oh, I'm telling you. I need Roz Doyle right now. Good Lord. Well, anyway, let's see. We have two people that have been waiting a super long time. We have Patty and we have also Teresa. So let's see.
Hi.
Hi, welcome to the show. Happy New Year.
Thank you. Happy New Year to you as well.
Hello. Happy New Year.
I'm Teresa, and I'm from California.
What part of California?
Northern California.
Oh, that's awesome. Anywhere near Sacramento?
Actually, I'm between Sacramento and Oakland.
Oh, okay. Well, I hope the weather is being kind to you, because
well, today wasn't too bad. It's gonna get gnarly real soon this week.
I know. Good. Well, I'll send positive vibes out the neck of the
thanks.
woods. I have family out there, and so yeah, I have family out in Sacramento and San Francisco, and she's right on the she's in California, but she's almost near Oregon. So I can't remember the name of the town, but yeah, up that way.
Oh, cool. Up toward Eureka.
Right. Wow. Okay. So do you have? We're just gonna do, just because I guess there's. Wait, Sue, do we have a lot of people? Or just you two right now?
Actually we do. Yeah, we do.
All right. So we're gonna do one card pull, and we'll go from there. If that's okay with everybody.
Oh yeah, that's fine by me.
All righty. Well, let's do this then. Teresa, pick a number between 1 and we'll go with 17.
1 and what?
17?
Oh, 1 and 17? 7.
Thank you. Okay. And then pick a number between 1 and 14.
3.
3. Thank you. Okay. So, take a quick minute. Number 33 in Jen's Authentic Self stack. Okay. So it's pictures Red Riding Hood. And she's in the woods. And she has, she's holding something, but I can't make out what it is. But there's a light coming from whatever it is that she's holding. But then off to her right side, you see the head of a wolf. Okay. Forgive yourself. To live in lament over what you've done will not allow you to create one more blessed thing. So we closed the book on 22. We're in 23. Do you remember, did you ever see The Lion King?
Yes.
Okay. Remember the scene where Simba he'd gone away, and now he came back, and he's walking along with Rafiki, and they're having they're having a conversation, and Simba was saying, he was just angry, he wanted to just explode, and Rafiki's like, no. He says, but I have to avenge my father's death, and Rafiki takes his staff and bops Simba on the head. Simba says, what did you do that for? And Rafiki looks at him, shrugs his shoulders, and says, what does it matter? It's in the past. Whatever it is that is that you're hanging on to, whatever it is that you're beating yourself up over, let it go. To quote another Disney movie, let it go. Because the only one that's getting hurt, the only one that it's tearing down, is you. And if you live in that, the doors to everything and anything that can come your way are going to be closed. Let it go. Get it out of your system. Clear it out. And if you want, there are many ways that you can do that. But let it go, because once you let it go, you make room for all the good to come to you. There's a Hawaiian prayer, which is one of my favorites, and it's pronounced Ho'oponopono. It translates to, I am sorry, I forgive you, thank you, I love you. And yes, it could be said about you and somebody else, but it's really meant. Allow yourself to be human. We forget that sometimes. Allow yourself to be human. It's okay. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, I just don't know what I'm holding on to.
Okay.
That doesn't make sense to me.
Okay, well, now it will, so just keep it with you. If you want to pursue it, and I could do it, we could connect, and I could do a reading, we could do something a little bit deeper. That's perfectly fine. Sue, you have her number? Sue?
Yes, I do. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I had to mute the mic. Yeah.
Oh. Okay. So, yeah. So if you could just hang on to that, I'll get the number from Sue, and I'll give you a call later this week.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You're most welcome.
You have a nice evening, ladies. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're most welcome.
Oh,
and
you're
to you
welcome.
as well. Happy New Year.
Take care.
Happy New Year.
Same to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
My pleasure. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
Oh, very nice. You're very good at your readings, Miss Claudia.
Why, thank you. Hey, I'm just the.
You're welcome.
I'm just the funnel. They tell me what to say, and I just say it.
All right. So, our next caller, last 4 digits, 8353. Welcome
Hello.
to the show.
Hi, how are you?
Good, thanks. How are you? Is this Patty?
Oh, doing all right. Yep, this is Patty.
Oh, good,
Hi.
good.
Hi, Patty.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. How about you tonight?
Oh, I'm doing okay.
Good.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. All right, give me 2 seconds. I'm just reorganizing my cards, reshuffling. So, Patty?
I'm glad that other reading wasn't for me.
What?
Oh,
I was glad that one reading wasn't with the woods and the wolf, and I'm like, oh man.
Right. but then again, it's all about perspective, because you find a way to. I'll send. I don't know. I might post the cards somehow. I don't know. We'll cross that bridge later. But doesn't necessarily mean that not every wolf is a bad thing. Okay. And this wolf, even though it was coming from the darkness, it had a lot of light on it. So it's all about perspective. But if you're, she was hanging on to whatever it was that was in her hands and focus on that, right? Yeah. Instead of looking around. That's in the card. Instead of like realizing that there's a wolf right there. So again, a wolf can be a good thing. I don't know where are you from? What state?
I just live down the road from Susan. We're
lucky you.
I knew her. I've known her for a while. Her and her dad.
Oh, that's
awesome. For a long time.
Yeah. You have a lovely friend. Let me tell you, we've been.
I know.
I don't even want to tell you how long we've known each other.
Yeah, we're going on 35 plus years now.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, I'm not going to ask you about a number. I just pulled a card for you. Oh, okay. You'll really like this one. But out of one. It is the first card in Jennifer's Authentic Self deck. It is number 1. And it is a unicorn. This beautiful white unicorn. And there is this beautiful light emanating from the tip of the horn. And he's just standing there so regal, and he's absolutely amazing. And the message is, your imagination is your truth. So, Are you a creative person?
Am I what?
Creative, artistic.
Oh, yes, very.
Are you thinking about developing something with your talent?
Well, I bling shoes. I put rhinestones on shoes and stuff. But we have a major focus right now on something, and I was kind of wanting to know how it's going to go, because this has been a 5-year dragging out thing.
Okay.
And what it is my ex passed away. We had built a house I designed it. We built it. I left because he got addicted to prescription medication and stuff. And so he passed away in 2018. And now we're in the process of trying to get my house back. And I ended up, me and my husband now, we've had to pay almost $45,000 to save this house. And
oh my God.
Finally we got my daughter's name. She's selling it to us, but I want to know that it's going to go through, and it's going to, it's like, why do I fear that there's still something there,
Well, while we were talking, as I didn't ask you to pick a number, I just pulled the card. I pulled the other card from Jennifer's other deck, The World Needs Me. And it's this lovely, lovely young lady in this beautiful dress. She's opening a door, and there's so much golden light in the open side of, the other side of that door that's coming in. And it says, the world needs my determination.
Yeah.
And I didn't go hunting for the card. That's the card that I pulled. And I think that's so. You know what?
Six kids vandalized this house.
Oh, for God's sake!
We've been through hell with this house. I have fought and fought and fought, and it's like finally at the end. Yeah, it's been rough.
I'm sorry, but you know what? Keep going, keep pushing. Don't lose focus, and as long as you trust. There's that word again. Trust your gut. You've made it this far.
Well, everybody has told me, a lot of people said, give up on it, because every time I do something, I take 3 steps back. But I'm like, I'm not giving up on it. I'm not giving up on it. And finally, it was all in my daughter's name, and now she's selling it to us. And it's like, I guess it can't happen fast enough because I'm just afraid.
With us, we're so darn impatient.
Yeah.
When you
well, it's been over 5 years, so it's like.
You know what? It doesn't matter. It's not the destination, the journey. If a bump in the road happens, it's that thing. You just learned. Okay, you need to try something else, and you just doing it.
That's
like
what we've been doing. Yep.
And so just keep with it, because at the end of it, at the end of that rainbow, it'll all come together. And I'm getting such amazing confirmation from my A-team, my angel team. Just keep doing what you're doing. Don't keep your eye on the prize. Keep your eye on the prize and trust your gut. If it doesn't feel right, don't do it. But other than that, just go with the flow and let it happen.
Okay.
Yeah, Patty, I get a really good feeling this is all going to work out in your favor, and it's not just wishful thinking. I know between your drive and the energies that this year has presented so far, that everything's gonna be like pressing a button that says go, because the hard part is over.
That's what we're waiting for right now, is the go button. Yeah. And then
So it's good that it's in your daughter's name right now, because you're a shoo-in. You're a shoo-in for that, and I believe
me and my daughter have not been real close. That I said when I came to the end, I was like, I fear my daughter more than everything I've been through, and I've been through hell. I feared her the most, and she came out. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah,
this house is worth right now. The house is worth $411,000. She's going to sell it to us for $75,000. It's on 4 acres.
Oh my God!
Yeah, so she could have made it to where we couldn't afford it.
Wow.
That's what I'm afraid of. But she's done that. But now we're just waiting for the go from the bank so we can pay
Yeah.
her and get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
But it's just
get
been
it,
a lot
keep
of
your
crying.
enterprise. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. But
wow, what a
there's
huge.
it's a good thing. It's release. One step closer to it. You got to get it out. Let's get the system so you can make room for.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it's such a blessing that she did this. Are you going to leave the house to her in your will, maybe?
Yeah, she's my only kid. I said, you're going to get it anyway.
Yeah, she's going to get it anyway. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. And her husband are looking for another house, but they want way out of my league. You know, they're spending like $600,000-700,000. I can't do that. I don't make what they make.
Wow.
You know, so I'm glad they're doing great. I'm happy for them, but that's not me. I don't make that kind of money. You know.
Yeah.
And she knows what that house meant. That house is my heart and soul.
Wow, what a special daughter. She's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. We've been working on our relationship.
Oh, that's great. This is a year of healing, I feel.
Told you I did this reading.
Yeah, you weren't kidding. That's for sure. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad you got it. And, you know, I just see a lot of closure and healing.
I've been wanting to come visit you and your dad. I don't know when you guys are around.
Oh, we're here. Yeah. Yeah, we're
okay.
Here. Come anytime. Come anytime. And many blessings to you and your family, and especially your dad. You know, and you know, send love and healing to you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. Yeah. So this new year is going to be nice, shiny, and bright for you, Miss Patty.
Oh, believe me, all the people at work have been through this 5 years with me. And you can see some of them with tears in their eyes because they know how much I fought for this house. You know?
Yeah. Oh, I know it.
Yeah, they're happy for me.
Keep the faith.
Yeah.
But, you know, keep the faith. You'll see it through.
Okay.
And every time I'm giving you guys when spirit is like, just for confirmation, my hands get like all kinds of tingly, and they're going crazy. Right? So just keep doing what you're doing and trust.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I appreciate it, ladies.
Yeah.
And when you'll have to meet my husband. I haven't met him.
Yeah, we can't wait. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Claudia mentioned a song called "A Matter of Trust" by Billy Joel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I don't have it in queue in my radio show. What I do have, I can play a quick video and then we'll bring the other callers on. But just think of that song. Think of that. In fact, I'm going to send you that video because the way my switchboard is working tonight, I'm not sure if everybody would be able to hear it.
Okay.
So, but the theme for tonight, as Claudia had said, is a matter of trust.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to post that on my page. I think that everybody can hear it better.
Out.
Yeah.
I'll let you know how everything turns out.
Yeah. I'm sure Sue will hear it before I will, but please do let us know.
I will.
Well, you have a good night, Miss Patty. Thank you for calling in.
Okay, thank you. Happy New Year's to you too.
Thank you.
Okay.
You too. Now okay. Okay, Miss Claudia, we have Anne-Marie. She's been waiting for a while, like 42 minutes, so we'll bring her on. Then Kelly, you hang on, and Nicole, you hang on too. And everybody else too. We'll get to you.
Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Hi, Anne Marie.
Hello.
Welcome
Thank
to
you
the
for
show.
being.
Thank you for calling.
Thank you for having me, and Happy New Year.
Thank you. You too. Happy New Year.
And thank you for your patience. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
40 minutes. So, Miss Claudia.
Alrighty. Go ahead, Sue.
Oh, what do you see for Anne Marie, Claudia?
Well, Ms. Anne Marie, can you
Yes.
give me is between 1 and 10?
5. Yes.
Okay. 3, 4, 5. Oh, this. And give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Just waiting for. I just wait for Spirit to tell me when to stop shuffling. Okay. Ooh, okay. All right. So you're familiar with the sword and the stone?
Familiar with what?
The sword and the stone?
Yes.
Is it last? Okay. So it's the picture is number 12 from Jen's Authentic Self deck. And there's the sword stuck in the stone. And there's it's just a mass, like I said, like a, oh my God, what do you call that? Like a, what is that? Like, it's an expanse. You know, there's mountains in the background, there's clouds, it's kind of like sun setting, but there's this, it's shining on the handle and the beginning of the sword. And it says, you are a gracefully fierce warrior. It's time to reclaim your divine power. And
okay.
From Jen's The World Needs Me deck, the world needs your uniqueness.
Okay.
And this is a young girl. She's a fairy, I guess. Well, she's an elf. She's got pointed ears, but she looks like everything else. She looks like a young girl. And she's sitting on, I guess it's a wire, like a rope or something. And she's just looking down. But she is very unique because there's just something about her. I can't even describe it. I'll do what I can to get the picture, the card on the website so you can see. But there's greatness and quiet. There's greatness and stillness.
Okay.
And she's very still, but she's thinking, and she's just different. She's not. You know how they say in a world full of Chloe, be Lucy, that kind of thing.
Right.
In a world, right. Yeah, there's something about her pensiveness that just makes her very unique. So, are you as well creative?
In my head, I am. It's hard for me to execute the ideas that I have. I am a cake decorator. I guess that kind of qualifies as creative.
Oh yeah, that would definitely.
Oh yeah. And believe me, I can bake the cake, but I cannot decorate it to save my life. So you've got way more talent than I do. So, is that something that you do as a profession, or is that something that you are looking into doing?
Actually, I had decorator at the local grocery store for like 14 years almost, and a new bakery opened up in town, and I started working there. I was actually just recently let go for, there's just a little bit of a difference in our opinions on managerial styles.
I understand. I get it. Thinking about opening up on your own?
I've definitely toyed with the idea. It scares the ever-living bejeebus out of me, though.
Nothing wrong.
Oh yeah,
that's okay.
Well, I mean, I know of a cake decorator. Well, she'll bake the cake and decorate it. She works out of her home part time. She's making buku money just doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
It's definitely an idea I've toyed with.
Toy with it some more. Toy with it, and
okay.
Yeah, because what would make, okay, so I guess what you need to like concentrate on is what would make your birthday cake, outside of the fact that it'll look more beautiful than what mine would come out to look like, what would make what would make Sue buy your cake over mine? Okay. That's what you have to. What is your niche? What's your what is it about your cake that makes your cake special? Your baking, whatever form of convection.
Like a wow factor?
Yeah, that's the one.
Right. Okay, yeah, what would be my wow?
Yeah.
All right.
And and then, well, like I said before, just ask Spirit to help guide you, and be open to receive. And believe me when I tell you, when they give you the answer, you'll know, because it'll make perfect sense.
Okay. That does seem.
Okay, something just said to me, birthday parties, like for kids.
Okay.
Something just
well, actually, my birthday's next week.
Oh, happy early birthday!
Thank you.
Welcome.
There's never wrong.
I do all the cakes from all my friends and their kids, so.
Well, there you go.
Oh, that's a fantastic start. Word of mouth is like the best thing.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. So let us know as the year progresses.
Absolutely.
What state are you in?
In Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay, not too far. I'm in New York. So
I'm closer to Pittsburgh. You're on the island.
No, I'm not on the island. I was on the island.
You're not on the island.
No, let's just say I'm more upstate.
Oh, okay.
Let me put it to you this way. I'm an Eagles fan. However, my significant other is a Pittsburgh fan.
Okay. Well, there's a little wiggle room there then. You got some black and gold in your life.
Yes, I do. Yeah, so I'm a hard Met fan. Always have been, always will be. That will never change. My ex-husband Philly, and we can never watch the Mets Philly games in the same.
Oh, no.
It was not that. Alrighty. Well, yeah. Call us and let us know.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
You're welcome.
My pleasure.
And happy early birthday, happy New Year, and thank you so much for calling in.
Everything. Right, and thank you.
All right.
Okay. Bye.
Take care. Bye.
You too.
Okay.
Yeah, she's a sweetheart.
Yeah.
So we have got callers to go through. This caller, last 4 digits is 1285. 285, and then after that 9422, and then Nicole, there was a lady named Nicole that was done back in because I don't want to miss out.
If you have
caller, I'm sorry.
Do you have her full phone number?
I sure do.
Well, we'll talk later, and if you have it, I will be more than happy to give her a jingle.
Oh, awesome. Well, you let her in. I actually called her. Well, we're going to take caller 1285, and then the one can wait a while. And 442, and then we can bring Nicole in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, is that Kelly?
Yeah, Kelly, put her on now. She's been a while too.
Yeah. All right.
Hello, is this Kelly? Last four digits, 1285. Is Kelly there?
Kelly?
I guess so.
Kelly.
So I guess I'll leave her in queue just in case.
Okay.
And then we'll take caller last four digits 94. Take. I know the calls were waiting on you. Hello, welcome to the show. 9422.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Sorry it took so long. That'd be nice.
Happy New Year to you.
Thank you. Happy New Year to you too.
What's your name?
Hello.
Jessica. Jessica. Hello, Jessica.
Hello.
Thank you again for your patience. I really appreciate it. Jessica, can you please pick a number between 1 and 1 and 9?
8.
Okay, one quick second. The cards not to go flying all over the place. Okay, and okay, thank you. All right, Jessica. Jen's authentic self deck. It's card number 20. I love this card. It is a lady, strawberry blonde hair, wearing this beautiful garnet dress, and she is walking on. Okay, so I thought first it was a beach, but it's not. She's walking on, like, you know, the wooden planks when you're walking like on the beach. Yeah, and it's the walkway to get you to the beach. It's but it's wood. Okay,
yeah.
But she's at the bottom or approaching. Well, she's about halfway up the stem of a T, and she's coming to that. So either you can go left or she can go right. And there's light above and behind and in front of her, but there's also clouds. And it's card number 20, and it says it's time to trust yourself again. You needed to be where you were in order to get you are going.
Right.
And The world needs your vulnerability.
Yes.
And that it's funny because looking at it's time to express yourself again.
I'm sorry?
As I'm looking at your card, the first one that says it's time again. It's like I said at the beginning of the show. We need to close the door on 22, close the door on 21, close the door on 20, etc. Don't forget it, but don't live in it.
Right.
You need to go through what you did before you got to today. But all of that is meant to prepare you for what's coming up tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
As frustrating as difficult as your past was, the beauty of it, though, is in the past. And you're already on the other side, so you're stronger than you think you are.
That's what I've been hearing.
And, I've spoken to people where, they realize, and it's not about the destination, it's the journey. Because
Right.
you don't realize until you are at the end, whatever that struggle was.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Now and then things. If you look back on your life, oh, I needed to do this. I needed to go here. We aren't. Again, life happens for us, not to us. So the people that we meet, there's reasons. The people, the things that we do, the places where we end up, there are reasons. And even if the things are not, quote unquote, good or what we expected, they're just life lessons. And so you take that, you take what you need from that experience, and you move on. But you'll know it's going to be in your, your own personal book of knowledge. So
right.
That's does that make sense?
Yes, it does. Thank you very much.
Oh, it was my pleasure. Have a very happy New Year and blessings for you ahead.
Yes, Happy New Year. Thank you for calling in.
Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. You guys have a great night.
You too, thanks, and a great New Year to you too. Very cool. And we have one last caller. Kelly came back. She said she was on the line, and it seemed to be the same line as somebody else. And Nicole did the same thing too. So, last week we had an issue with the call-in numbers.
Do we have? So who's coming on next now?
Kelly?
Is that Kelly? Okay. Well, special card because it just flew out at me.
Oh, your card flew out at you? Cool.
Yes.
Oh, let me bring on
Hello.
Kelly then.
That's not necessarily. That's okay. Oh, hang on one second.
Oh, we got a little spotty there. Okay. Miss Claudia's going to fix her mic. Sure.
Oh.
Take your time. God knows I have many snafus on my end, too. It's like in everything. My microphone sometimes doesn't turn on at the right time.
Like, where's Rod Doyle going? Stretch. All right. Here we are.
I can barely
Sorry.
hear you.
Okay. Okay. We're good. Okay.
We're good?
Kelly.
Cool.
Yep, we're good. Okay, Miss Kelly.
Hello.
Hello. Okay. So, creation over indoctrination. Strive to be true, not good.
Try to be what? True?
In other words, be true to whom you are. I don't know if you heard the beginning of the show when I was talking about faith and say again?
No. No, I did not.
Oh, okay. So basically, I was brought up Catholic, and as I still carry a lot of Catholic beliefs. However, my faith has a lot of shaman in it.
Mm-hmm.
So the two. So that's how I am true to myself when it comes to. So if there's something in with you that feels more like you're just going with the flow of you're going with the flow, but you're not exactly. You're more of like on a raft rather than floating in floating in the ocean. Does that make sense? It's like you're doing it because you have to do it, not necessarily because you believe it. Does that make sense?
I've just been trying to survive the last couple of years here, so I'm now in a better position than I've been in quite some time, but I don't know where I'm going next.
Okay. The other card that came up for you is that the world needs your forgiveness. And again, so it's funny how sometimes there are certain themes that just keep popping up because the forgiveness, again, in this card means more about forgiving yourself. Are you harboring something? I don't need to know what it is, but are you harboring a decision or something that a situation that you're beating yourself up over?
Oh yeah, big time. I mean, my mother was ill, and I became her caretaker, and she had dementia, and we fought all the time, and it was horrible because we had been so close, and she died, and yeah. So, and I live there. I live in the house that I inherited from her, and she's been gone now since April, and I'm slowly going through things, but I'm trying to move on with my life, and it's very hard when you're alone.
Yeah, I understand. I understand very well. My mother was in the same situation as yours. She suffered with it for years, and she lived with me for a while, and so yeah, I know I know the struggle. The only thing
I know I made mistakes, and I do forgive myself because I'm only human, and I was under so much pressure. But it's hard, that kind of creeps back. Oh
yeah.
You can forgive yourself over and over, but it comes back.
Oh, absolutely. Can I make a suggestion?
Sure.
light a candle, get someplace quiet, light a candle, sit down with a cup of tea, some nice music, and some paper and a pen, and write your mom a letter. And literally get it all out of you. Writing it out will release it from you. And then that letter, put it in an envelope and seal it, and then burn it. You'll get it.
Okay.
It is.
It's very cathartic.
Honestly,
When you write everything down,
say that again.
it's very cathartic when you write everything down. You're essentially, you're releasing yourself from all that stuff that you've held on to for so long.
Mhm.
In fact, I'm going to be writing a real long letter tonight. To be honest with you, I'll be writing it too.
I'm telling you, it was very. It was so and so healing. And you know what? If you're angry, tell her that you're angry. Tell her why. It's okay.
Right.
It's okay. It's more. It's something that you need to do to let her know, but it doesn't matter where she is because she's in a much better zip code than all of us. But you need to let it go, and that is the easiest way to do it. And then just burn it, and she'll get it. It'll all. And it doesn't matter if it's 2 pages. It doesn't matter if it's a book. And then just sit, for the next few days. Like do it on a Friday night or something. Although you probably have something more fun to do on a Friday night, but you know what I mean. Give it a few days, and then just let it go. Don't even think about it, and then take a breath. And talk to her. Talk to her.
I talk to her all the time. Her bedroom is right across the hall from mine, and I haven't, really done much other than clean it up and start to go through things and deal with clothing and stuff, but it's a lot.
Do you have somebody a friend or another family member? I know you said you're alone, but is there somebody that you can do that, do that with you?
Friends tell me they're going to come and help me, and then they don't. I have no family down here, unfortunately. They're all, what little I have left is up north, so they don't live here. And meanwhile, I need to be thinking about getting a job and getting back to a life.
Right.
Yeah, it takes time. It takes time.
It does. And, and it does take time, but this is something that you need, that writing that letter will give you the freedom. It'll give you the exhale that you need to start being able to move forward. And then just make a list. You don't have to get everything done. You don't have to go through all of her clothes in one day. To go through all of her belongings in one. It believe me when I tell you, you don't have to. Take it, get the list, sit with it, and when you are ready to, even if you did one dresser,
Right.
And that's all you can.
Yeah.
Guess what? That's
I've been
doing
doing that a little at a time. Even just a drawer here and there,
right.
just kind of organizing, and maybe a small bag, just the Goodwill or whatever.
Right.
Um,
Exactly. And then if that's all you can do, but you're doing it, then that's fine. Start with just her bedroom, which is going to be the hardest one. But if you get through the hardest
Right.
one first, everything else will be easier. And
Yeah.
cry. Crying it's a beautiful thing. It's a release. But don't cry because she's gone, because she's not gone.
Right.
Cry
It's the physical body, but not the spirit. Spirit's always around.
Right. Right. Cry because
I really had expected to have some kind of, I don't know, encounter with her here in the house somehow, feeling her. I mean, I've felt the presence of, one day I was overcome with the clothing in the closet, kind of the first time I really opened the closet, and I was just crying, and I suddenly was overcome, not with her, but I felt all my female relatives, all just I mean, she was part of it, but it was just all encompassing. It was so overwhelming, but it was loving, and I was okay with it. But from the spirituality that I know my mom had and that I have, I almost feel like I had expected to, I don't know, have some kind of message from her. I think I dreamed a few things, but I don't really remember them.
Keep up. Okay. Let me just say this. Before you go to bed at night, when you're in bed, before you fall asleep, say, Mom, because if they're going to come visit anywhere, the first place they would probably do it would be while you're sleeping.
Right.
So just be open and just say, I'm open to it. And I say, Mom, I need a sign. Send me a sign. But when you say send me a sign, you'll know it because it'll make sense. Okay. So just take an example. My father crossed 2011, and we were very, very, very tight. And my kids were younger at the time, and I was sitting with my then husband in a restaurant, and they had music playing, and it was just after Thanksgiving, so we were in the quote Christmas season, and I just was so sad, and my husband was like, what, you're not, this is not like you. And I'm like, the only thing, I said, how am I supposed to be happy for my kids for Christmas and be Mrs. Claus, when the only thing I want for Christmas I won't ever get? The second I said that, the music song that was on before, while I was talking to him, the second that I shut up, the song changed, and it was Frank Sinatra, My Way, which was my father's song.
Yeah.
Yeah, they let us know through songs. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. I forgot. I said nothing happened, but nothing's happened here at the house. But not long after she passed, I went out to eat at a place that we had gone often together, but I hadn't been there in quite some time. And when I came in, right away, a song was playing, Bob Seger, Against the Wind.
I love that song.
My mother used to love that song years ago. And the words of that, I started listening. I almost started bawling sitting there at the restaurant.
But that's just it. When you hear that song, that's your mom check.
Yeah, that day I did feel that. I believed that for sure. Yeah.
I have a friend of mine from high school when we were in high school. Sue, Ronnie.
Yes. Yes, Ronnie.
Yes. Yeah, I will actually hear Jack and Diane.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I hear Jack and Diane, I stop, I take a breath, I sing the song, and I thank Ronnie. I call his sister.
That's cool. Yeah, Ronnie was a classmate of ours that passed away way too young. He died when he was in high school.
Wow.
There's actually a memorial for him in our year too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's when he said hi, by the way, because he's with me. Oh my God, knock it off.
Hi, Ron.
That's funny how they come to us.
You'll learn to her, and she's got to figure it out too. I mean, she hasn't been up there a year yet, so she will still think. When my mom crossed, my mother literally made me so, because she was coming at every single cent. Like, I get numbers, I get dates, so I'm like, okay, fine. She was throwing me all of these dates. She was throwing me songs. She was commercials, whatever. She was just like overwhelming me, and I finally stopped at my office when I said, Daddy, please do me a favor and tell Mom how you do it. Show her what to do. For weeks, and I was with that. All of a sudden, now knows she wants to, say hi. Yeah, they have to. It's not an auto given.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, I read something that said that if I've been depressed, not only about that, but there was another huge thing that happened with dealing with a breakup and all this stuff in my life that was bringing me down as well. But this thing I was reading was talking about and I mean, I know in general, if your own vibration is too low, they're not going to be able to, like, you're not inviting to them because your vibration is too low or whatever, so they can't make the connection. So I think maybe some of that was going on too,
Yeah. Most likely that probably had a little to do with it as well. Do you know what Reiki is?
Yes.
Okay. Have you ever had it done?
Yes, and I actually was certified, I guess just level 1. I don't remember. It's been like 20 years ago or something.
So when was the last time you gave yourself a Reiki session?
Probably 15 years ago.
Okay. Well, I will offer this. You can give yourself one, because honestly, you need one. It would help you release a lot. You are still, if you just can't do it for yourself, and I understand that too. If you can't do it to yourself, just connect with Sue, and we'll work something out.
And occasionally I go to a church where I'll get a little bit of it, but not, a full-blown, like...
Full session?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I kind of forgot about Reiki. I do other things, moon ceremonies and these other kind of things, but I forget about my own body. And actually today it's giving me trouble today. So yeah, I think that sounds real good.
Well, give go that route, and like I said, if still are not, if they're not starting to change, or at least if you're having an issue just trying to do it for yourself, connect with Sue, and we will. I'll be in touch. Okay.
Okay. I appreciate it.
Sure.
Yeah, thanks for calling in, and happy New Year, and just know that the worst is over with, and it's just now a question of taking one step at a time, one day at a time, in the right direction.
And I'll feel a lot back normal when I get a job again, even part time. I mean, I do some work, but a routine. That's the word I'm looking for. I have a routine, but it's not. A job would help. So, but I appreciate you ladies so much. Thank you.
Oh, sure. We appreciate you calling in.
Crazy phone thing, but hey, we got it worked out.
Oh, that's
right.
My mother. My mother messed with electronics sometimes. So yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, she comes in quite a bit.
Well, she has to announce starting.
Night.
Okay,
Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
Have a good night. Thank you, Kelly.
Thank you. Love you.
Right back.
We love you right back, Kelly. That was cool. Now we have two callers. They've been waiting a little bit there. Last four digits 0668.
All right.
Welcome to the show.
Hi. My voice is a little hoarse, so bear with me.
That's okay.
No, you're fine.
Our equipment's being a little goofy tonight anyway, so that's okay. You're in good company.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
And what's your first name?
My first name is Barbara.
I'm sorry, say again?
Barbara?
Okay.
Oh, Barbara.
That's purple.
Yeah.
And I'm going, okay, somebody's mom really likes that color.
It's my favorite. It's my favorite color.
There you go. There you go. All right, give me 2 seconds because this is odd. Not in a bad way. It's a good way. It's just I just need a second because I need to. So, where are you calling from?
Illinois.
Oh, Illinois. Wow,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Where are you? Where are you guys at?
I'm upstate New York.
Okay.
I'm from Florida.
Yeah.
Lucky you.
Okay, so that's odd, but I'm going to go with it. One more second, and okay. What is? Barbara. Okay. All right, Miss Barbara, and thank you for your patience.
Oh, thank you for taking my call.
Oh, my pleasure. All right, so the reason why I said, this is odd, is because when I'm shuffling and the cards go flying, it's a whole massive array of cards, like somebody didn't know how to shuffle and it goes, whoop. That's not spirit. That's Claudia with 10 songs. The other callers had a card that flew out. I put it back in with shuffling, and 2 cards go flying out. One of the cards is the same card that wait, let me think. Yeah. Sue, was the previous caller? Was she the one with the T? With the oh, you don't go understand. You don't know where you're going until you understand where you've been. No, that was the 2 callers back.
Oh, yeah,
Right.
Kelly.
Yeah, that card again. So,
Oh, my God.
okay.
Wow.
So you actually have 3 that I'm going to look at. So you have that one again. It's this lovely lady, and she's looking ahead of her, but she's coming to a T intersection, and she's got to make a choice. And it's time for you to trust yourself again. You needed to be where you were in order to get where you are going. The other one is this lovely white unicorn with this amazing little light at the tip of his horn, and there's this lovely lady with. Okay, she's not wearing purple. She's wearing peach, but I like it, so it goes. She's got long dark hair. And it says, trust your voice over your thoughts. Your voice speaks through your heart.
Mhm.
Okay? And the world needs more resilience. So, again, it's just about embracing the journey. It doesn't matter. It took me 5 years to graduate college. I took a year off after I graduated high school before I went into college. And it still took me 5 years to get through it because I had to go to part-time for a year. And one of my father figures kept saying to me throughout that time, Claudia, it doesn't matter. Just look at one semester at a time. So 5 years later, I'm graduating, and we're all out to dinner. And this gentleman who's a father figure for me said to me, so does it really make a difference that took you 5 years to get your degree? I said, no. He goes, that's the point. No one can take it away from you now. You've got it. It's yours. You've earned it. Everything that I had to go through and learn in those 5 years to where I am today. Everything in my entire life, every day before today, gets you to that point. And you have to take the knowledge that you've learned from those moments and trust your gut, and it's a leap of faith, and that's okay. And as far as trusting your voice over your thoughts, your voice speaks through your heart. If you're making a decision and you're between two things, hey, whatever you think, whatever you're feeling, if you feel a sense of peace and you can exhale, the one you want to go with. The second you let your brain, your ego, your thoughts come in, that's when you get derailed. So, because your ego wants to sabotage you, but your heart is true, your heart is pure, and when you you can exhale and you'll know what it is that you were what that next step should be. That's what you want to trust when you figure it out. Like, why didn't I think of this before? Now I get it. But in order for you to get to that point, you have to live the life you've lived. And that's perfectly okay. Does that make sense?
It does. I do have a major decision to make. When you talked about the tea, it's so true. It's a health related decision. You know, whether to have surgery or not, or Basically, I need a miracle right now, lady. But
Okay.
Oh,
I'm sorry for whatever it is that you are going through, and okay. Speaking of teas, I'm getting okay. So take a pad, like a legal pad, make a tea.
yep. Mhm.
Front side, cons on the other.
I'm sorry. Repeat that.
T.
Mhm.
Okay, it's like the capital T.
Yeah.
On the left column, you're going to put the pros. On the right column, you're going to put the cons of having the surgery.
Well, I think it's kind of life or death. It's not one of those situations.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's something that we don't have to necessarily talk about it on the air.
Right.
You would like. Can you, Sue? Do you have her phone number? I'm going to be very busy this week, which is perfectly fine.
I'm telling you.
Yeah. To reach out to you.
Sure.
And
Barbara, would you be able to message me at the Transitions to Transformation Radio show page on Facebook?
I don't do Facebook.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'll make sure that I have your number here. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna write down. Okay. Okay, so I have it, and I'm going to pass this on to Miss Claudia.
Okay. I appreciate it.
oh,
That's okay.
It's my pleasure, and we'll talk. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, you're in Illinois?
I'm sorry, what?
You're in Illinois?
Correct. Yep.
So you're an hour behind me.
I don't know. It's 9:30 here.
Okay, yes, so you're an hour behind me.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. You're on the East Coast. Yeah.
Okay. So if you, it's easier for me can we talk in the mornings or what time of the day?
Mornings is usually, maybe like 11-ish.
11 your time?
Yeah.
All right.
I think it's like 10 and 11 by then. Yeah.
Okay, we'll talk tomorrow.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You are most welcome. It's an honor, and we'll have touch and we'll okay.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Hope you feel better.
Yeah. It's kind of one thing after another.
Oh, I'm telling you. Last year was like that for me.
Oh yeah. So, and I yeah. We'll tomorrow. You and I.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
You are most welcome. Sleep well. Okay.
I wish I could. That's another problem. I just can't sleep. I sleep 45 minutes. I sleep an hour and a half. The longest I can sleep is 4 hours at a time.
We'll talk about that tomorrow.
It's terrible.
Well, don't worry. We'll work on that too. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, have a good night, Barbara. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And have a blessed New Year.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Good night.
Barbara was a sweetheart. I Hope she feels better soon.
Me too.
But we still have a caller. Oh, they've been waiting a while, 37 minutes. Last four digits are 9422. Be our last reading for the night.
Okay. God, we did a lot of them tonight.
Yeah, you've been reading a lot tonight, Miss Claudia.
Yeah, so I have. And I'm just thankful that everyone's been patient. And,
oh, no, we're thankful for you that you're willing to do that, for such a long time.
all good.
And
it's all good.
You're the best, Miss Claudia.
You're not so bad yourself, Nella.
I got last caller on, last four digits, 9422.
And the name? Do you know?
I don't know yet. Hello,
okay.
Welcome to the show. What's your name?
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, hold time 0. I guess maybe they might have dropped.
Hello.
Oh, hi.
Yeah. Hi.
Well, welcome to the show. What's your name?
Hi. I think I already got a reading. I've just been listening into the show.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
No, you're perfectly fine. Appreciate it.
Oh, anytime. Okay.
Alrighty. Okay.
Yeah, so that's it. Yeah, so Miss Claudia can rest for tonight, and we got everybody. You're amazing.
Thank you. I'm not finished. There's one more that I need to do.
Oh, there's one more you need to do?
Yes,
Me?
there is, Sue. Yes.
All right. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Give me 1 second. Oh, that is so funny. Oh my God, I love when Spirit just says, "Shut up and let us do what we need to do." It's really funny. Okay, so
yeah.
So okay, from Jen's deck, it's number from the Authentic Self. It's number 47. There's a staircase, an ascending staircase. There's a beautiful, ornate, oval window. And there is a bird. Okay, I can't tell if it's a crow or a raven or whatever. It's just black. But that doesn't necessarily mean anything. That it's facing away, like it went through the window, kind of, sort of.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's why it doesn't make a difference. Okay. So it says, real is what you make it. Your projection is your perception.
That's funny you mentioned that, because the past few days I've been thinking about what am I projecting out. I have to keep my emotions in check and make sure I don't project them out.
Right.
I mean, unless they're good ones. And I was thinking about, doing a show about that. So it's funny that you mentioned that.
Well, it's basically you get out. Do you remember our lovely, amazing vocal coach?
Oh, yes.
Mrs. Pinto.
Everyone says Pinto, by the way.
100%. Mrs. Pinto always said, no, because if you say you're giving 100, you're only giving. So she would always make us have to give 200%, because the audience would then get the 100. And you remember that?
I think I do. It's been so long, but I think I do. I remember she was very
passionate.
Oh, go ahead. Very
No,
passionate.
thanks for great. And that's like what I'm getting. You get back what you put out. So if you get up in the morning and the first thing you say is, "Oh crap, it's snowing. Oh crap, it's raining." Oh, I'm sorry, I shouldn't say crap. I'm sorry, I just did it again. Darn it, it's snowing outside. Darn it, it's raining. Darn it, the dog, you wake me up in the middle of the night. And you start your day with that, it snowballs. Snowballs. And if that negativity is how the coffee machine's not working. Everything just snowballs and magnifies. But that negativity is what you're sending out to the universe. So guess what? That's what you're going to get back. So
yep, exactly. I call it the cosmic boomerang effect. What you think, speak, and do comes right back at you.
In the mornings, I always start my day, and okay, I have people that I know, adore, and respect, and they will do morning gratitudes before their feet touch the floor from the bed. I do it.
Oh yeah.
Typically when I'm taking coffee for a walk. I do it when I take Poppy for a walk, because this way I know that I'm like in the zone. And so so it's just quiet. It's just Poppy and me and God. And so I'll do my gratitudes there. And start the day, the intention. When you go to bed at night, set the intention that tomorrow is going to be a good day. Thank you, God, for today. Thank you, higher power, for today, for tomorrow, for a good night's sleep, and thank you for a great day ahead tomorrow. Set the intention that tomorrow is going to be a good day, so that when you wake up, it's a good day.
Yeah, that's a great way to start the day. Oh, go ahead. That's okay.
So if you start out,
oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No.
Well, there was an author named J.C. and she always used to say, "Create your day. Go and create your day." And that's what we need to do. We need to create our day, because we are like human walking and radio antennas. What we think, speak, and do gets sent out energetically. The Earth has a magnetic field, but we do too. It's called the human aura, and we both affect each other. So it's like you said, you can get that snowball effect if you're thinking, negatively. And we're all human. Negative thoughts come and go every day. It's just whether you want to hold on to them or not. Release them and, and just refrain. Yeah.
Like when you walk or you're in a room and somebody comes in and you're just, they just have that, everything is good. And it's not a phony, hi, it's not, it's like the room lights up just because that person walks into the room. Because their energy is so positive. And then you have where somebody walks into the room, and the second they walk into the room, the mood just plummets. I used to joke that I could always tell. My mom lived an hour away from me. She was never on time for anything, but I always knew 10 minutes, literally, things would change. The mood would change. Yeah. I'm like, she'll be here in 10.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, your whole life changes. I'm not saying don't feel any negative thoughts. You have to feel them. Otherwise, they become cellular energy and they get stuck in your body. creates
Right.
disease and creates more crazy stuff. So
Yeah.
feel your emotions. You can make a statement like, okay, I know this stinks right now, but I know things are going to change. Things are going to get better. I will make things better today is what
Right.
you need to do. You take an action. Don't deny that you're going through a tough time, but say to yourself, okay, yeah, this stinks, but I'm going to make things better today. And
Exactly. And okay, this is going to date us, but
yeah,
every once in a while when I'm not always that little Patty Simcox bubble of energy. And I have my moments.
right, yeah.
You know what
Yeah,
I
we
sing?
all do.
Yeah,
What's that?
you know what I sing to myself when I'm really down? The
What's
morning
that?
after.
Oh, God,
Maureen.
yeah. Maureen McGovern.
Yep.
You remember that,
and
that movie?
your second. I didn't give you your second card. The world needs, and I will say 100% angels are spot on this one. The world needs your love.
Aw. Well, it's going to get it. That's
Every day,
cool.
girlfriend. So you just keep
Every
doing
day
you.
in every way.
Exactly. Exactly. But yeah, I thought it would be. I just to start the new year off. So I like skip a little bit. So there you go. So for all of y'all who
Awesome.
touch with, if you get an unusual phone number, you might want to answer that, or I'll leave a message, and then we'll go from there. And it's Barbara, right, for tomorrow?
Yes, Barbara. And then Nicole, too. Nicole had,
Right.
I have her number, too. I'm going to text to you.
Yeah, please do that. And
yeah.
I'm going to be busy.
I know you are. You got such a big heart.
Hey,
And
if
you can remind everybody before we sign off, remind everybody that about the Earth Angel Reiki page. Any specials, anything that you're doing differently with the page, all your services.
Yeah, I actually have to update it because there's a lot more going on. I've had a very productive year. It's a good
I
thing.
know. Yeah.
That's
cool.
The vibrations, and I know I'm heading in the right direction. Thank you, God. Thank you, angels. Thank you, everybody. But yeah,
yeah.
There's not enough. Basically.
But you're definitely in the right path because you help so many people and you have such a beautiful heart. And I'm just so thankful you read everybody record time, and there's so many people, and we all thank you. You really are an Earth Angel. And
thank you. Honestly,
you're
that
welcome.
is thank you. I'm gonna cry.
You're welcome. We're gonna get verklempt. That's funny. Well, I'm gonna play two quick songs. I'm gonna play New Year's Day by Bon Jovi and Song for a New Year by the Brigadier, and then we'll bring you back shortly, Miss Claudia.
Ready?
Actually, I'll play New Year's Day and then I'll bring you right back. How's that?
All right.
We'll fit everybody in just at the right time.
All righty.
All right. Give you a breather.
The ship is steady blessing say for all of our tomorrow in what was yesterday. Come on. I'm singing carpe diem. I'm saying seize the day. Come on, let's live forever. It's New Where does the time go? Just watch the wind blow. Sha-la-la-la. It's New Year's Day. Green does the grass grow outside my window. Sha-la-la-la. It's New Year's Day. This message in a bottle. The wisdom of the wine. It's just a rainy Monday. This isn't old lang syne. I'm singing hallelujah. Amen, the angels say. Let's hope tomorrow finds us. It's New
Oh, I just want to thank you tonight, everybody that's called in, and a special thank you to Claudia, who's been lovely and patient, despite all the electronic snafus and everything. And thanks the audience for being patient too.
I wouldn't be a show if my mother did not interject herself.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. It happens a lot. Yeah.
Never the social when she was earthly. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, that's for sure. Did you want to say any parting words?
Well, I just want to wish everyone a very, very blessed year ahead. Thank you for all those who called in, for your patience. I know it's a little long, it's hard, especially with so many people, but I hope that those who did call, I was able to assist those who did call in, and those who I will be contacting. Give me some, there's Barbara tomorrow, but within a week's time, I will get back. I will reach out to all of you that I need to. And just go forward, make it, create the great day for yourself, and never stand.
Yeah.
You are the only stands the way, that you are the only thing in the way of your own sunshine. So just
that's right.
Enjoy life. Live in the moment. Be present and be happy.
Yes. Happy New Year, everybody, and thank you once again, Claudia. And real quick, you can check out Claudia's page, Earth Angel Reiki, on Facebook. It's got a picture of an angel that Claudia actually did the graphic art for and colored it herself, and it's just very beautiful and just like Miss Claudia herself. And we'll be doing another show soon.
I had to make a blonde.
Yes. Well,
and then
yeah. Well, you have a wonderful night, Claudia, and everybody listening, have a wonderful night. I'm going to close out the show with Song for a New Year by the Brigadier.
All righty. Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year.
Bye-bye. Happy New Year.
Every year I write my resolutions, a little list of life resolutions, a chance to stop and start all over again. The last 12 months have been stressful, with hardly a time to be restful, but the excuse we need for change can now begin. Goodbye to the old year. It won't be long before we're through here. This is my song for the new year. And everything that could be. Oh. Forget about love that is dying, with rising looks and the sighing. Either make it better or walk away forever. If you want a new job, then try it. Update your CV and apply it. And some jobs I've done, I've not even had to be clever. So goodbye to the old year. It won't be long before we're through here. This is my song for the new year, and everything that could be. Oh, bye to the old year. It won't be long before we're through here. This is my song for the new year, and everything we can see. Oh. The failures and losses that you enjoy, the colleagues and bosses that you love, that slip through your fingertips again. Think of the dumb things that happened to you. Did you repeat them or learn something new? And the broken friendships, the gossipy tales, the drunken phone calls, the unopened mail. My resolutions, a little list of life revolutions, a chance to stop and start all over again.